Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome to a chilly North Conway, New Hampshire for today's Division II semifinal matchup between the Kennett Eagles and the St. Thomas Saints. My name is Pete Terrier, along with Justin McIsaac here from NHSportspage.com and WTSN Radio.
That's right.
You're sending this broadcast of this game back to the Seacoast.
Yes.
And what a great matchup we have. To me, this is the most appealing matchup of all the 6 games going on today.
Oh, absolutely. You got the two most evenly matched teams. Teams almost mirror in style. They both kind of run out of the shotgun pistol. Both can run. Both can throw. Two great quarterbacks, Will Pollard, and you also got Stephen Hedberg for St. Thomas. The question for me is, can Kennett run on St. Thomas, because nobody else has been able to?
Yeah, it should be a great game. A lot of offense I expected, but the weather is going to play a factor. It is 34 degrees. There's a stiff wind. Obviously beautiful blue skies, but you can see the snow around the field. They had a couple inches of snow here the other night. I think that at least early in this game, the weather's going to be a big factor.
Well, I think down in the field it's not quite as bad. If we're on top of the booth, I think it might play a factor in the kicking game. If somebody punts it and it gets knocked down by the wind, somebody misreads the kickoff, something like that. You know how playoff games go. Something screwy is bound to happen. Who's it going to happen to?
Well, I'm excited about this one. The winner of this one moves on to UNH, and they'll play the winner of that Wyndham-Hollis-Brookline game, the other D2 semifinal. We'll bring you all the coverage, all the post-game reaction as well, the video highlights for Justin McIsaac. Be sure to tune in to WTSN.
I want some hazard pay for this.
Exactly. It's real chilly. We could get frostbite out here, but it's going to be a great day of football. Our Sentinel Title Services Game of the Week, Kennett and St. Thomas on NHSportspage.com.
And it will pick up to St. Thomas. Division II football game. The NHIA Football Committee in the playoffs.
48, Axel Olsen. And Kennett's got a couple of guys back deep to receive. One of them, Pollock. It looks like he's going to be the one that handles it at about the 23-yard line. Pollock running up the middle now, across the 35, cuts it to the right. Big return, Charles Pollock down the right sideline. He's going to go all the way with the opening kickoff. It's going to be a return of 67 yards. Charles Pollock puts St. Thomas on top with a kickoff return to open the game. It's 6-0 Saints. Both sides of the field, Nick Graziano lining up on the left-hand side. They got another receiver far to the right. Handoff, fumble. Saints may have got it. St. Thomas says they got it, and they do. So just like that, a kickoff return for a touchdown on the second play of the game. Kennett fumbles, and St. Thomas recovers it inside the 20.
Ball hit the turf, and St. Thomas came away.
I believe 27 to the left of the quarterback, Hedberg. Hedberg looking. Oh, it's short pass, it's caught. It's a touchdown! Kevin Gould, 87 on the touchdown. There was a question whether he was down, whether it short hopped him, but that's another touchdown by St. Thomas, and they have struck quickly here twice, and it's 13-0 St. Thomas. Pollard gets the snap, getting pressure from Quintero, and he's going to be sacked at the 10. Pressure right through by Jesse Quintero, number 52, and he took down standing on the 1. The St. Thomas return man is Grunbeck, and he gets it at midfield. Grunbeck running to the left. He's across the 40 to the sideline, the 30, the 25, down the sideline, and he takes it all the way. 50-yard touchdown on the punt return. Nate Grunbeck, and it's 20-0 St. Thomas.
8:10 to go in the first.
Two special teams touchdowns.
Second and 7 handoff.
And another stuff job by that St. Thomas front.
A loss of 4 or 5.
As that's going to drive the ball back down to the 21.
Loss of 2 on the play.
One wide out to the far side, right, on the near side left. 2 backs.
Third down. They got to get the ball to the 32 for a first down. Pollard has it, running right. Pollard gets the corner, got the first down. He's down the sideline. Pollard might go all the way. Will Pollard all the way for a score. That one is a 78-yard touchdown run by the quarterback. Apparently he was out of bounds just across midfield, so the ball's on the 49, so no touchdown. I don't even think the band realizes it. I didn't realize it. Hedberg gets the snap. Throws left. Caught. Rogers again. First down across the 40. Fumbled it. And I think Kennett picked up the loose ball. Rogers got the first down, but then got it knocked away. And Kennett coming up with the football. I believe that was Casey Sandman with the recovery. 50 to the left. One to the right. One running back, night fake handoff to him. Hedberg looks to throw. Open down the field. Caught. Gould inside Kennett territory. Still on his feet. Down to the 30 to the 25-yard line. Kevin Gould was wide open. And just a big play that time. Receivers to both sides of the field. Hedberg snap. He's got time. Shakes away from some pressure. Throws it left. Wide open. It's caught. I think that's Rogers. 6.
Passes complete inside the 5.
No, it's Trevor Martin on the catch.
First and goal.
Nick Gilfucci, a sophomore, has looked strong on those PAT kicks, and on that field goal, 22-yard field goal is good, and it's 24-0. Awaiting the snap. In motion, Emerson. Fumbled exchange. St. Thomas, I think, got it again. They did, inside the 30.
They're still fighting after the whistle, but the referee's already showing.
There's flags. St. Thomas on offense. Hedberg throwing long to Gould. Behind the defense, caught it inside the 25. And no one can bring him down. 3 guys are trying to. And they finally got him down at the 10. Maybe the 9.
Again into that stiff move for Gilfucci.
Snap down, kick is up. Does it have the leg? Yes, it does. Does it have the aim? Yes, it does. 30-yard field goal, Gilfucci, and it's 27-0 St. Thomas. Hasn't been able to hold on to the football. Pollard out there with no gloves on, and he's got pressure. He gets away from the pressure and makes something positive out of it up near the 40-yard line. Going to be spotted a little bit shy of the 40. Ball's just shy of the 45 for the Eagles. They hand it off again. That's Stevens again, and once again Stevens with some positive yardage across midfield. To the one to the right in the slot. Pollard throws left, and it is caught. Completed to McDonald. McDonald fighting for yardage, and he's out of bounds, shy of the first down, but 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pollard straight back to pass. Here's the pressure. Got away. Pollard trying to run. Beats his man. 20, 15, 10. Pollard putting the punishment on the defenders, and he's down to the 5-yard line. Nice run by Will Pollard, and Kennett's got it first and goal. Running back behind Pollard in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Pollard throws it to the end zone. Incomplete, batted away, flag down. Martin knocked it away. Emerson was the receiver that he was looking to hit. And let's see if it's pass interference against. That'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty. That'll move it to about the 3.5. First down and goal once again. In motion. McDonald, Pollard rolls to the right, throws, caught, touchdown! It's McDonald. Drew McDonald on the touchdown from Pollard, and Kennett's on the board, 27-6. They got 2 receivers in the wing positions, the slots. Pollard throws it, caught. Emerson, short of the first down, but a good gain on first down. Pollard in the shotgun. Pollard gets the snap, straight back. Now he's going to run it up the middle. Pollard first down. Pollard inside the 20, down to the 10-yard line. Will Pollard Stopped at the 11, but an explosive run by the junior quarterback. Slot on the left, two receivers, Rober and Emerson on the right. Pollard throws right, caught. Emerson dives for the pylon. He's knocked out of bounds short though. Two receivers spread to both sides of the field, one running back. Pollard gets the snap. He's going to run it himself, and he stopped shy, but did he get the first down? I do not think so. I think he's going to be stopped shy on downs for St. Thomas, if in fact it is short, and I believe it is, just by the look of the chains. And it's well short. So the Saints will take over, 2:24 left to go on the 1.5 yard line, their own 1.5. Eagles here going into halftime. They're going against the wind as Hedberg hands it off. Pollock, he's got an opening up the right sideline. One man to beat, Rober across midfield to the 40, and Rober takes him down at the 32. But big time play on first down from the 1.5 yard line.
Big play for St. Thomas.
He got it all the way to the 30. So like a 68-yard run for Charles Pollock, and just like that, St. Thomas is in striking distance of putting some more points on the board. They already got 2 field goals from their kicker, Gil Fucci. Here's Hedberg, throws it over the middle, complete, first down. And to the 20. They got to get it inside the 10 to the 9 for a first down. Hedberg got pressure, sacked. Nick Sherwood on the sack, 54 for Kennett, and that'll for sure take him out of field goal range. And Kennett, Pollard gonna carry it again. Got the first down up the middle, up to the 45 yard line, maybe the 46. And Will Pollard picking up a first down here. One to the left, running back to the left of Hedberg. Hedberg throws it to the right, it's complete. And it's caught by Grunbeck, and he breaks through. Grunbeck's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. 65-yard touchdown pass. Hedberg to Grunbeck, and this one is broken open. It's 33-6 St. Thomas.
Two offset wings, one back, one wide.
Hand off Arnold, got the first down. Across the 45, still moving. And they blow the whistle. But it is a first down for Kennett. The third. Pollard gets the snap. Another handoff. Arnold again across midfield, dragging tacklers across the 45-yard line of St. Thomas down to the 44. Pollard gets the snap, straight back. Throws it. It's caught. Leaping grab by T.O. Scarlett. Receivers left. One in the right, it's Emerson. Pollard straight back. Throws it middle. McDonald came down with it. Touchdown! He just took it away from the defender. What a catch by McDonald. Pretty pass by Pollard. And it's 34-12. Still 5 wide for the Saints. Throwing it across the middle. Picked off Graziano. Intercepted. There was contact. Gould was the intended receiver. Contact before the play, but Nick Graziano, the pick, sets up on the left-hand side as a receiver. Handoff, Arnold. Arnold breaks a tackle. Arnold to midfield. Arnold to the left sideline. There goes Nate Arnold. He's still on his feet, inside the 15. Taken down just shy of the 5. Big run by Arnold. Got himself over 50 yards on that carry. Kennett here needs a play that can get them 7-8 yards and into the end zone. Ball game really in the balance here. Pollard throws it. Corner of the end zone, batted down. Defensive play by Trevor Martin denies the touchdown for Kennett, and St. Thomas will take over.
One to the far side right. Two to the far side right.
Here's Hedberg looking to throw. Caught Rogers, first down. Rogers up near midfield. To the left of the quarterback, Hedberg. Hedberg hands it to Pollock. A reverse. Martin. Martin coming the other way. Got the block from the quarterback. And Martin into Kennett territory down to the 42-yard line. And down 9 for Kennett. Pollard gets the snap, looking to throw. Here comes pressure, Quintero. Pollard runs it up the middle. Got the first down to midfield. Pollard still going. And he's taken down at the 48 of St. Thomas. Finally, they will stop the clock.
One to the right, one back in the backfield. Pollard in a pistol.
3rd and 16, I should say. Pollard pressure, throws it down the field, picked off. Trevor Martin taking it up the left sideline. He broke a tackle and then got taken down out of bounds. Let's see where they spot him out. I think it's inside the 40 at about the 37. Hedberg. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Middle of the field, caught. Gould, 20-yard line. Inside the 10. Gould going for the end zone. They take him down. Did he get in? No signal yet. They say he's short at about the inch line. As Kevin Gould is just a man amongst boys. Put this one away with another score. Hedberg under center. He's going to run it in himself, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. Steven Hedberg, 1-yard keeper, and it is 40-14 St. Thomas. The St. Thomas Saints moving on to the Division II championship game next Saturday at UNH, and they did it in impressive fashion here in North Conway, knocking off Kennett, previously unbeaten Kennett, 48-22. And having witnessed the game, it wasn't even that close. I mean, you guys dominated this football game. I got some of the guys here on our Sentinel Title Services post-game coverages on nhsportspage.com, and I want to talk to this guy who got it started off in style. Charlie Pollock returning the opening kickoff, 67 yards for a touchdown. I think they were shell-shocked. I mean, it looked like a run-of-the-mill kickoff return, but you somehow made it happen, ran middle, ran to the right, and then you were gone for the score. That really helped you guys set the tone.
It was just an amazing way to start the game. Coming off a neck injury from last week, I was really unsure about my stats for this game, but I couldn't have asked for a better way to start this game off.
A lot of injuries, but you guys got some depth. I mean, you've lost running backs throughout the course of the year. You were without one of the best targets that Steven Hedberg, the quarterback down there, has. Liam Middleton didn't even play. We got a big stud receiver, Kevin Gould, down here, getting the Rob Gronkowski comparisons. He scored a touchdown in the game. I mean, you guys just have a lot of weapons, and they were all on display this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, we really played well. We came out as fast as we could and gave them the first punch and never looked back, really. And we're just excited for the opportunity to play at UNH.
Another guy down here making a big play on special teams, Nate Grunbeck. He also had a touchdown reception, the final score of the game. But let's talk about that punt return, 50-yard punt return after a kickoff return for a touchdown. If I had St. Thomas D and special teams as my fantasy team, I'd be feeling pretty good. But can you talk about that and how big that was?
Yeah, that was huge for us. You know, once Chuck started it off with the kick return for a touchdown, we knew we had to keep the momentum going. And once I caught that punt, I saw a lot of room, and I got some great blocks that set it up for me. And it was just a great way to start the game for us.
Now let's talk to you, Steve. Throwing the football, I heard Dan Doyon was keeping the stats, and at one point you had 373 yards passing, and you ended up tying the state record for touchdown passes against a really tough defense. I mean, Kennett came in as a real good defensive team. What were you able to see? It seemed like you had receivers open, and then a lot of yards after catch too.
Yeah, receivers did a great job in that, getting open and getting yards after the catch, and offensive line did a great job giving me time. And, you know, it's just awesome all around. Just a great game. And
you got to be happy about this guy right here, Jesse Quintero, on defense. So the offense gets a lot of credit. When you score 48 points on a regular basis, the defense isn't really talked about. But I remember seeing you against Laconia, a game that we covered with you guys on film earlier this year, and it continued today. You're just wreaking havoc in the opposing quarterback's backfield, taking people down, tackles for losses. I mean, do you guys kind of take that personally as a defense to go out there and show that St. Thomas isn't all about high-flying offense?
Yeah, you know, defense is always out there flying around doing what we can, and, you know, our goal is to get the ball back to the offense and make plays in between. So, you know, we're always trying to keep the score down and do what we can the best. So.
All right, guys, we don't know if it's Wyndham or not. We believe it's going to be Wyndham. They were up by 10 late in that football game. let's get somebody to step up with some thoughts on Wyndham. Who wants to take it? Who's the leader of this team? Charlie, you're one of the seniors. I mean, how about taking on Wyndham? That's a good football team, obviously.
They are good. They're fast. They're big. They're pretty strong, but I think that we can prevail.
All right, there you have it. The St. Thomas Saints moving on to the championship game. They knock off Kennett in North Conway, a chilly North Conway. They said it wasn't that cold during the game, but now you can see it's a little bit cold. 48-22 was the final. Our Sentinel Title Services Game of the Week. Coach Eric Kumba and his team moving on to the championship game in Division II. And you just said to us, I guess the underdog won today, and it's kind of hard to believe that an underdog, in quotations, could come out here and be as dominant as you guys were against Kennett today. That's a good football team, but you guys really dominated the football game.
Yeah, we were firing on all cylinders from the first snap. That kick return was huge. To be able to go down, and the punt return was a backbreaker early on in the game. And to come out with the excitement and the emotion that we had, it obviously brought us to a higher level than we've been at. This is probably the most complete game we've played all year, and we've put two pretty good games together in the playoffs so far.
What do you think was really the momentum turner, not within this game, but I'm talking about leading up to this game, where he wouldn't be picking you to win this game? I mean, I don't know if it was so much the home field advantage situation or whatever. I think that Kennett was a dominant football team just like you were. You just had your one stub of the toe, the game against Laconia. We were there. But what was it that you think kind of turned things around? Did you guys play that disrespect card? Hey, no one thinks we can win this game?
The seniors took that and ran with it. They've talked about that a lot. They knew people were going to start doubting us after that Laconia game, and Laconia came out and they beat us. Flat out, they outplayed us and they won the game. I think the point where we turned this season though was our week 8 bye week. We kind of had some time off to get our legs back, and a lot of things we do offensively, the kids get a lot of reps all year. So for us to get their legs back, and we did some team things, like some outings, and just spent a lot of time together talking about what we had coming up on the schedule and what we were trying to do as a team. And since then, it's been an unbelievable turn for our guys.
I was talking to Jesse Quintero, kind of representing the defense in that post-game interview with the offensive stars you guys have, and you have a lot of them. And you've had guys step up because you've had a lot of injuries to key players as well. But I don't think that St. Thomas defense gets nearly the credit they deserve.
No, we've done a great job all year. If you look at the points allowed this year, a lot of those came back in the games where we started getting some young guys experience. And that's why guys are able to step in also and play in those spots where someone may go down. And we had a couple key injuries today too, and just next guy up. And that's the mentality that we've had all year. But our defense, they fly around, they make play. They're great when the ball's in the air. They make plays, and we're very good against the run. And when you take the run away from a team, when they have to go to the air, it's easy to start teeing off a little bit.
When I started talking to everybody post-game, I did not have a final score from Wyndham yet. It was 17-7, Wyndham up on Hollis Brookline late in the football game. So let's assume Wyndham won, unless you've gotten confirmation or not. Let's talk about that. Assuming Wyndham won that football game, how do you guys stack up against that team?
I really haven't seen them this year. We haven't had many common opponents. I saw their game against Trinity, and they did very well against them, obviously. At this point, we're just happy to be where we are, and whoever we have to play, we're going to work our. Coaches are going to game plan like we always do, and our players are going to be excited about the chance. And if it's Wyndham, and it'll be the second time in 4 years that we're playing them in the state final.
And kind of a home field advantage for you guys in a way at UNH in proximity, and you and your coaching staff having been part of that UNH community. But you will be the road team unless it's Hollis Brookline. But does that help you being closer to home, or is that a wash?
It's going to be an unbelievable environment. Yes, it's a shorter bus ride for us, but it doesn't matter where we play this game. We're going to be excited about the chance to play in the state final again. It's going to be great to go back. It's going to be weird being on the opposite sideline. I don't think I've ever. The one time I stood there was during a spring game, I think, and it's because I had to hold chains because I was injured. So, but it's going to be great. It's going to be a great event for the state of New Hampshire. For all 3 state final games to be in one spot like that, it's going to be a good time.
Well, it was a good time watching you guys today outside of freezing our butts off on top of the press box, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm sure the ride back to Dover is going to be a lot easier coming off a win like this today.
Absolutely. It's going to fly by, and we're going to be excited, and we're going to get right back to work the second we get there.
All right, Eric Kumba from St. Thomas's team moving on to the ship. Hey, St. Thomas fans, you're going to want to savor this one, the game that moved you on to the championship. You can get the full beat DVD all the entire game, all my play-by-play, the post-game reaction as well. If you like the highlight video, how about reliving it in its entirety? You can just click on the purchase DVD link at the top of the website. It's $30, and it's a memory that's going to last a lifetime for you St. Thomas fans.